Okay, now we're going to read, There was a cold lady who swallowed some snow. So if we look at this picture on the front, we can see she's got a big ball of snow. And if you live way down in the south, you may not really have ever felt snow. If you live like in like the lower areas of Georgia, in like South Georgia, there's been a little bit this year, but sometimes there's not a lot of snow. So it's almost, if you kind of are thinking about snow, you kind of think of it kind of like ice. You know how you get the ice in your refrigerator and it's real cold? Snow's like that. It's real cold. So let's turn the page. Okay, here's our first page, and it says, Serp, serp. She's making noises when she's swallowing that snow. There was a cold lady who swallowed some snow. I don't know why she swallowed some snow. Perhaps you know. Why do you think she would swallow snow? Maybe it's because if she was hot, she might swallow it to cool herself off. But let's see. Here's the next page. Gobble, gobble. It looks like she's putting something in her mouth again. And you may not really recognize this, but if you've ever seen the movie Frosty the Snowman, he has one of these. It's called a corncob pipe. That little yellow part right there is a corncob, and then it's got like this little stick that comes out from it. And that's why it's called a corncob pipe. And she is swallowing that. See, she's saying gobble, gobble. Okay. Then it says, There was a cold lady who swallowed a pipe. She wasn't the type to gulp down a pipe. And here's some animals. See all the snow? We still have snow. It's falling down. See those little snowballs in the air? And then I don't usually think of deer in the cold. I think of reindeer. So if I was guessing, I would say that's supposed to be a reindeer. So and if you think of reindeer, what do you usually think of reindeer? If you've ever read a book about Santa Claus or the North Pole, then you usually think of reindeer there. Okay. She swallowed the pipe to warm her tin toes that tickled and tingled from layers of snow. So the pipe, you do have smoke that comes out of it because they put stuff in it, and it would kind of, I guess, help keep you warm. Then we see tickle, tickle, tingle, tingle. So I don't know why she swallowed some snow. Perhaps you know. So we still haven't been able to figure out why she swallowed that snow, have we? Crunch, crunch. So since it's crunching, it's probably something hard, don't you think? And here's the little raccoon, and he's got a shovel, and he's shoveling something. It says, There was a cold lady who swallowed some coal. What was her goal when she gobbled the coal? Coal, if you've never heard of coal, it is actually something that you use to heat with, or people use charcoal when they grill. But in this story, I think she's thinking more of like, what would you use coal with when it's really cold in the snow? If you've ever made a snowman, they have coal for their eyes. So let's turn the page. Sometimes people just use rocks though. She swallowed the coal to keep her pipes glow. She swallowed the pipe to warm her tin toes that tickled and tingled from layers of snow. And you know, if you were standing in cold snow all day, your toes probably would tickle and tingle. That would be more like frostbite. So you really don't want your toes to be tickling and tingling a lot when you're standing outside in the cold. Okay, she says, yummy, and she's holding her belly, and a lot of times when you hold your belly, that means something good. So yummy, and you can see her tongue there. She's like licking her lips. That was yummy. I don't know why she swallowed some snow. Perhaps you know. There was a cold lady who swallowed a hat. So let's look at what she's swallowing. See that hat she has on? It's called a top hat. And so it's not just a regular hat. You don't really see those a lot. Those were worn a long time ago. People don't really wear them a lot nowadays. And they are usually black. And they're taller than most hats. See how it's taller than at the top of it is taller? So I wonder what she would do with that hat. Look, she had all these other hats to choose from, and she chose that one. It says, imagine that, a black brimmed hat. And the brim is the part she's got her hand on, that round part at the bottom. Okay. She swallowed the hat before she froze. She swallowed the coal to keep her pipes glow. She swallowed the pipe to warm her 10 toes that tickled and tingled from layers of snow. I don't know why she swallowed some snow. Perhaps you know. You know, the other thing a hat would do is it keeps, a lot of times you wear hats in the cold because they keep your head warm. There was a cold lady who swallowed a stick, a long brown branch. What a pick! If you look here, see where it says crack? That's because she's breaking the stick off the tree. Yeah, she's just popping it off. I don't know if you've ever done that before, but it usually makes a noise when you do that. Then she says crunch, crunch. And again, that stick would probably be kind of hard, so it would sound kind of crunchy. She swallowed the stick to push down the snow. She swallowed the hat before she froze. She swallowed the coal to keep her pipes glow. She swallowed the pipe to warm her 10 toes that tickled and tingled from layers of snow. I don't know why she swallowed some snow. Perhaps you know. There was a cold lady who swallowed a scarf, a long striped scarf. She tried not to barf. So again, she's saying gobble, gobble. And that is a very long scarf. But a scarf is usually used around your neck, and it keeps your neck warm. And see, you can tell she's got one around her neck. And she tried not to barf. And I don't know if you know what barf means, but barf means to like vomit or to throw up. If you've ever been sick, then you might have barfed before. She swallowed the scarf because it was so cold. She swallowed the stick to push down the snow. She swallowed the hat before she froze. She swallowed the coal to keep her pipes glow. She swallowed the pipe to warm her 10 toes that tickled and tingled from layers of snow. I don't know why she swallowed some snow. Perhaps you know. Okay, now we see her here in this picture, and look, above her head over there, she's got like a light bulb going off, like, oh my goodness, I got an idea. Now this cold lady had quite enough, so she thought and came up with a plan. There she is with her idea, thinking, and all the animals are looking at her, and they look like they're saying, what is that plan she's got? Hiccup, hiccup. And see, she's got her mouth open, she's hiccuping. And you know how a lot of times when you hiccup, sometimes people will kind of put their head back and they'll hiccup really loud. It kind of makes you move, doesn't it, like she is. She hiccuped twice and out popped. Oh, we see all these things coming out of her mouth. Yes, some sticks, the black hat, the snow, the coal, the corncob pipe, the scarf. And here she is. She looks really happy about something. So what came out? A snowman. So all these things that were in her stomach were put together. And if you've ever made a snowman, then you know it's made up of rolls of snow. So you have a bigger one on the bottom, and then you put a balanced middle-sized one on top of that, and then you put a small one at the top. And then to make them look neat, some people, as I said, put coal or just rocks for their eyes and mouth, and sometimes they'll look like little buttons on their chest there. And they put sticks for arms and a scarf around their neck and a hat. And then I have to admit, if I make them, I'd have never given my snowman a pipe, but I have seen people do that. And then often, if I have one, I put a carrot for its nose. But they used to stick in this picture. And then here are all the animals looking at the snowman. The end.